Giallo is a series of films that came out of Italy, starting for the most part, and starting officially, actually, in 1970 with Dario Argento's The Bird with the Crystal Plumage. They all start as big murder mysteries with usually a whole cast of European characters. You don't know who the killer is. Mm-hmm. They don't all have to have black gloves, but most of them have black gloves. How suspicious they are is almost comical. The murder sequences are all like Omen-like set pieces. Finally, there comes a resolution, and it is so fucking preposterous. Now, there were a few precursor movies to this, especially some of Mario Bava's movies. Yeah. So while there were precursors, the genre kicked into full gear after the success of Bird with the Crystal Plumage. But one of the reasons why they called Argento the Italian Hitchcock is because of the way they sold Bird with the Crystal Plumage, because they sold it very much like, not sense psycho. They sold it as a not sense psycho shocker. Except the difference is it's 1970s, so almost like Repulsion, more illicit thrills. Well, oddly enough, though, when they have modern day serial killer movies and the serial killer fucks up and actually touches the eyeball, all right, and now you can get a half print from the eyeball. That always reminds me.
I mean, I feel like it's more
Four Flies on Grey Velvet. And I would actually venture a thing that there is more latent Argento imagery in Dress to Kill than there is actually even Hitchcockian imagery. The whole, and again, that's why I also pull back a little bit on making too big of a read on the sexuality of the reveal of the killer, because that's also just from Argento. We don't know the killer at the end of The Bird of Crystal Plumage until we find out, and we're surprised. We don't know that the killer at the end of Deep. Oh, both of them though. Both of them. I still think he saw Bird with the Crystal Plumage.
For sure.
And I think he saw Deep Red. I think he saw them.